So we were just talking about mindful touch and how sometimes when we're touching very vulnerably, it can feel it's scary. There's a fear that can come up, or a nervousness, or an awkwardness. Like when we're really being present and there's that flow of information, this energy going between the people, whether it's friendship or sexy time, it can feel really scary. And we want to do some tapping to help reduce that and let you be more present with what's going on. I'm here with Rick Volks from Thriving Now, and I'm Kathy Bartoli from theintimacydojo.com. So are you ready to do a little bit of tapping?
That'd be great.
Great. So if you're new to tapping, there's a tapping guide. There's a link below. But we always start out with taking a nice, slow, deep breath. And if you're in a place where you can, closing your eyes for a moment can help you get centered in your body. Notice your feet on the floor. Wiggle your toes. Feel the texture of the floor or your shoes.
Yawn a little if you need to.
Wiggle your butt in the chair. Notice you're supported by the universe here. And just that alone, those little practices, if you're going to be mindful with someone, that's a good thing. You might invite the person, hey, I'm feeling a little scared about being really present with you when we touch. Could we just take a deep breath together? Could we both agree to notice how we're supported by the universe and that we both get to say yes and no and explore this together? While that may feel really vulnerable, it's a very powerful thing to say because it gives the other person permission as well.
It does.
So take another nice, slow, deep breath. Karate chop. Even though I feel a little nervous about this.
Even though I feel a little nervous about this.
What if I get it wrong?
What if I get it wrong?
What if it doesn't feel good?
What if it doesn't feel good?
What if the other person rejects me?
What if the other person rejects me?
I'm open to being present with all of that right here, right now.
I'm open to being present with all of that right here, right now.
Even though my stomach feels really nervous.
Even though my stomach feels really nervous.
My jaw's kind of tight.
My jaw is kind of tight.
My heart is beating really fast.
My heart is beating really fast.
It's all okay.
It's all okay.
I'm excited because I'm kind of doing something wonderful.
I'm excited because I'm kind of about to do something wonderful.
And I'm way outside my comfort zone.
And I'm outside of my comfort zone.
And that's okay.
And that's okay.
Even though this is a little scary.
Even though this is a little scary.
I can take this a step at a time.
I can take this a step at a time.
And I can learn to be really mindful in my touch.
And I can learn to be really mindful in my touch.
For my pleasure and theirs.
For my pleasure and theirs.
Top of the head, this is scary.
This is scary.
Eyebrow, I don't even touch myself mindfully.
I don't even touch myself mindfully.
Side of the eye, never mind someone else.
Never mind someone else.
Under the eye, there's a lot of energy exchanged.
There's a lot of energy exchanged.
Under the nose, this is super vulnerable.
This is super vulnerable.
Chin, and learning how to be vulnerable in safe increments.
And learning how to be vulnerable in safe increments.
Collarbone, that's half the battle.
That's half the battle.
Under the arm, I kind of rock.
I kind of rock.
Top of the head, I'm trying this scary thing.
I'm trying this scary thing.
I want to continue, even though I may not get it right.
Even though I may not get it right.
Side of the head, that's okay.
That's okay.
Under the eye, I'm learning something new.
I'm learning something new.
Under the nose, and when I learned to tie my shoe.
And when I learned to tie my shoe.
Chin, I made a lot of knots.
Yeah, I made a lot of knots.
Collarbone, I can try this gentle touch.
I can try this gentle touch.
Under the arm and learn as I go.
And learn as I go.
Top of that, I'm open to being curious with my partner.
I'm open to being curious with my partner.
Nice, slow, deep breath. And notice what's coming up for you. Those negative thoughts, those, oh my God, I can never do this. Whatever those thoughts are, write them down. Leave them in the comments below or send us an email with them because we love to do tapping for things that people have coming up. But those are the very things that you probably want to release so you can be really mindful. As you practice, that channel gets wider. Just like now you tie your shoe without even thinking about it. When you start, the more you practice, the skill is there and the muscles are there to do it.
Mm-hmm. And I'll put in a little pitch that when you touch mindfully, all aspects of your relationship change. Yes. When you kiss mindfully, when you greet someone with a hug mindfully, when you make love mindfully, at every step of the way, there is so much more. You know, I've had people say that they've had a wide expanse of sexual experience, but as they start deepening in the mindful connection, that things like even as simple as pinkies being hooked has an aliveness to it that, as Kathy reflected and honored in the tapping, can get us nervous, scared. And the tapping for me is something that you can bring into your preparation for the relationship or the relating, and then afterwards. And with some people, you can even do it during. I like that.
Yeah.
So
The thing is, I've had clients that have, colleagues that have had sex in every position known to man with different combinations of people. But when getting mindful was one of the most scary things they'd ever done. And it really was very intense. So it's okay to take this a step at a time, to be gentle with yourself. So we hope this helps. Please leave comments below.